ended up getting 160 more acres. According to the farmer, they come out of them woods over there and cross this field and go down this drain or whatever it is, creek. And beat down trails in here. This giant buck literally almost runs me over. I don't know if he was an 8 or a 10, but he's just wide and tall. I could probably come back and get in here like 2 hours before daylight one day and kill that joker. Catch him coming back to his bed. I'm gonna slide in about 2 or 3 a.m. to that spot where I jumped that buck. It's rare to get anything other than a north or south wind, and this morning I've got a west wind, which is actually perfect for this spot. I jumped this buck the other day. That seems so much farther than that. Dang stud just came down the field edge. It looked like he had one normal side and one freaky side. But man, he was big. Buck just chased it down out across that bean field. Actually, it ain't even beans. I think it's hay or something. Another one ran out across that hayfield. Well, it's about 11. I'm gonna get down. Go knock on the door. Try to get permission on another place. And then if I can't, I'm gonna just switch to another spot. I was, hoping that buck would come in here and bed down or something, but there's a tree over here I'm gonna check out. I might use spot in next time. I was looking at a tree all morning. That ain't gonna work. Dang. It looked like I could use that tree right there to get up and be able to shoot to that field edge too. Tell you what I could do. I might put one section of sticks up because it splits, and that'll get me high enough to use my climb. I don't want to have to hang another lock on. I can smell the tarsal plant. There must be a huge scrape up there or a butt one. I'm carrying my bow with me, so he decides he's long, he might get shanked. Probably come in this other field with it being right here and walk across as few deer trails as possible. So I'm gonna like take a stick or something, make an X so I know where to enter the field, and it's 20 yards off the edge. I shouldn't have no trouble finding it. So I guess I should have sat longer this morning. I figured anything up in this finger I would have seen by now, but I hung those 2 sticks and I freaking walked like 20 yards to mark where I needed to enter the field, and jumped up a deer. I mean, it's only 30 yards away. The joker had to hear me hanging these sticks and just not thinking nothing about it. But couldn't tell what it was. But one deer by itself, you just gonna assume it's a buck. Probably a giant. So that freaking sucks. Everybody talks like the Midwest is just so easy to hunt, which, I mean, there's a lot more big bucks and they're really stupid, but it's really frustrating because you walk 10 yards into the woods and you're blowing every deer in the dang county out. So it makes it hard. It's just crazy to me. That deer's bedded 40 yards from a tree, listens to me climb down, walk over 20 yards from him, look at that tree, walk to the car, get sticks, walk back, hang the sticks, and then I walk 5 yards to kind of look at how I'm gonna walk in there and that jigger jumps up and runs off. I couldn't see him, but I smelled a dang tarsal gland walking in there, and you know, it's probably that same dang big old buck from the other day, man. I want to kill that deer. So anyway, probably give it a day or two and try it again. On the way to talk to a guy about getting permission on that place, and looking out across the field, side of the road, there's 4 deer there. So that's a good sign. Not a bad sign, that's for sure. See if I think he's home. I'm gonna see what he says. There was a spot where 3 deer come out in the same spot. And one of them was like 12 or 13 inches wide. I couldn't tell much about them. And then blew it back up on the computer and it was like, good night, that's a man right there, son. So then yesterday I was hunting out on this point and another deer, I couldn't tell what it was, kind of took that same path, and that's basically the only consistent pattern I've had for the afternoons. On this day last year, 3 big bucks, well, 3 bucks, 1 big buck chased a doe across that field. I've seen 6 coons and 0 deer. Make that 7 coons. Well, it's about 3:30. I'm about to slide up in that buck's bedroom again. It gets dark at, daylight at 6:30, so hoping I can beat him there. If not, I feel like it's still a good spot even if he don't come back. If something was out chasing does all night and wants to get back, they're probably going to come down either through the woods or on that field edge. So hopefully that big old wide one will come back and bed down and I can shoot him right there out of his bed, but we will see. I had at least 1 or 2 deer come in before light and get downwind from back that way. I'm hoping it wasn't him. I was counting on a lot of these deer being out in this cornfield before light, then coming in here to bed. Is a giant. Where is he going? Is he leaving or coming? He's coming, he's coming. That ain't the buck I saw, is it? I saw a different one. There must be 2 in here. There's the other one. There's the other one. He's coming too. Dang it, come up in here. Please come up in here. Where's that dang buck at, man? Dang Dang, that's a big old buck. Brr. He ain't that big, actually. That's a 2-year-old. I think originally I saw a big one. I have a tendency to make them bigger than they are in my mind, though. He does look pretty good. Now that he's crossing the road to get in on it. Dang, he done made a whole loop around me. I think that's that same buck. Brr. I like that double G3. He was just a smidge bigger. I'd have shot him just then. I think my rangefinder just died, which sucks. If there's ever a time I would actually need it, it's not in one of these dang fields. It's hard to judge it out across these fields. Yep, that jacker's dead. Is that the same buck? Or a different one? That should be some good live bait, hopefully. Bertha. They're both downwind of me. Great. Could tell they smelled something around Big Mama. I couldn't really tell the sun's right in my eyes. It looked like a stud just cut across this dang field. It's like, it's 12:33. Wind's kind of blowing that way, but not really. He probably just wanted to get to that other piece of cover, but if my eyes ain't playing tricks on me, that was a dang stud. It looked like it could have been the one I jumped, maybe. I don't know, it looked real wide. If he don't keep on running past it, he's headed to a long strip of trees that's like 10 yards wide, and it comes down at like a right angle to the woods I'm in. And I know there's 7 does in the woods I'm in, so it wouldn't be far-fetched for him to catch their trail and come around and chase some does by me. But he might just keep on going, I don't know. It's 2:54, I just saw a dang man on that field edge across the street. I mean, it's gotta be 600-700 yards, and I could just tell he had a big body and a rack. I mean, you see a rack at 600 or 700 yards, you're talking about a big deer. He popped into the tree line before I get my camera on him. I saw 19 deer. Last one at 3:30, which that was a great day, but for the life of me, I cannot figure out why these deer do not move in the afternoon. I think I'm gonna hunt another spot tomorrow morning, probably that creek crossing. I need a break from waking up at 2 a.m. to sneak in. That creek crossing, all the deer that I see in the corner spot are either coming from or going to there. So I think the corner spot being where I shot that buck. So I think if I sit there, then I'll see all those deer plus maybe more. What does he got? Well, it's about 4 a.m. I'm about to go slide up in this little finger of woods where I jumped that buck. Probably been about a week now. There's a front moving in. Hopefully these deer will be on their feet, kind of ahead of that front. Got a northwest wind, which is like perfect for this spot. I'm gonna give it a couple more days. I ain't sure exactly how long I'm gonna be able to stay, but just hate to leave. Today's gonna be another before daylight to dark sit. There's gonna be so many deer bedded up in this finger, there's no way to get in there without bumping them. Probably gonna bump some now, but the hope is most of them will be out in this cornfield. I am definitely underdressed this morning. I'm shivering. I ain't seen nothing yet. It's probably about 8 o'clock or so. 7:59. I think that was a good guess. I just see one way over there on that 8-foot edge, like the same spot where that big one was the other day. Just couldn't get the camera on it focused in time, I don't think. But it appeared to be built like a buck, but it didn't look like a horse like that one the other day did. Meh. I'm sitting here, I look over, and he's like 5 yards at the base of my tree. Just done snuck up on me. Gets up on my tree, smells something, and he goes over. I felt like I had it right on his heart. Man, that deer was a giant. Dang it, man. That deer was huge. Huge. Watch the shot again, but I mean, when I let it go, I could tell it was low. I forgot to even aim the camera at him. I was freaking out. That deer is an absolute monster. I'm gonna get down and look at an arrow, I guess. Well, yesterday afternoon was basically unproductive. Last night I had to call the cops and switch hotels.